We were appointed by our client BP to transform an existing fuel station into a futuristic charging facility.
So the scope of the project was to decommission an existing fuel station on a main arterial road out of London and remove all the fuel systems, basically decommission everything that was on the site, including the retail store. So we took the fuel tanks out. We then had to extend the retail store to accommodate additional food floor space, rebuild the forecourt into an EV charging hub, including all of the tarmacking, all of the lighting, all of the perimeter fencing, and upgrade it to a modern EV charging facility.
Quite unique, the challenge being that it was right off the main arterial A4 roadway. Logistically, it was a very small and tight project, so getting the logistics and your work's done. It was a big civils undertaking, excavations, drainage, basically the entire forecourt was removed. So I would say logistically, being a small size footprint and being on the A4 main London route to Heathrow was the biggest challenge.
So our key contributions were the electrical design, the civils design, the scoping of the EV charging hub, as in what the BP's objectives were and whether we could achieve those through design and construction. They wanted a flagship site, given that it is close to the centre of London, but it's also on the main road to Heathrow Airport. So there was an awful lot of flow through of traffic from taxis and distribution vehicles.
We installed an EV canopy as part of our installation. This was to enable cover and protection for people using the chargers. Also would provide lighting and a bit of a modern look to the area.
So the project included the installation of 5 Alpatronic chargers. That also included the LV feeder pillar that was fed directly from the HV substation provided by UK Power Networks. The boundary was the cables that come from the substation into the feeder pillar. Once the feeder pillar was installed, all the cabling to the chargers was within our scope. We then had to arrange the installation of the EV chargers that were free issued by BP onto the bases and the cables that we had installed. Once those chargers were installed and we had power to the site, we then had to commission those Alpatronic chargers onto the BP back office platform.
As part of the electrical infrastructure, it weren't just about the chargers, it's about the whole look and feel of the project. There's the canopy, there's the signage, general look and feel of the area. So it was not just a full electrical installation, it was a lot more about the heart and soul of the development to be this modern looking futuristic charging facility for everyone to enjoy, both locally and people who pass by.
It's very important, it's certainly key and seems to be the way forward now. Of course, electric vehicles are getting more prominent, as was proven by when it actually opened. It was the most used EV charging station in central London at the time.
I think that was really pleasing for me because it's shown the need for a charging hub in that location. I think what it does mean is that there's a surety around electric vehicle owners being able to charge their vehicle. Seeing hubs like that with the high output chargers, with the convenience of the site, I think it gives some comfort that EV charging is the future, and if we can demonstrate a fast charge on a main vehicle route or in a built up area like London, it will allow more vehicles to transition into full electric.